to WAFC Rewind!
Are you sure? We are now live.
I'm your host, Grace Alston. I am here today with Fred Wolf, Olivia Ariano, and Carolina Bayon as we watch the Rogue
This is
semifinal.
so loud.
Oh my god.
So loud.
All right, cool. My name's Fred. I was the coach of Rogue for this year. Grace just introduced herself. Olivia, Carolina, you want to say something?
Why is everything so loud?
Well, turn your volume down.
I was wondering I was hearing an echo and I forgot I had the stream up. Open another tab.
Oh, that's why.
Alright, cool.
Cool, let's get started with the game.
Sorry.
We're not going to introduce ourselves?
Do it.
We can do it over the first point, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll start. I'm Grace Alston. I am a rising junior at Dartmouth College.
I'm Olivia Ariano. I just recently graduated from Chantilly High School.
I'm Carolina Bayon, and I'm also a rising junior, but at UT Austin.
Cool. So we got a full D-line squad
fine.
today. So none of them are on the first point. What were your kind of thoughts going into this game? How do you feel about the tournament up until now?
Okay, like I was saying earlier, I don't remember, like, did we play this game in the morning of the final?
Monday morning, yep.
Okay, so I remember going into this game just being like, wow, we actually made it back. I really hope we win this one. I don't know about...
I don't think we... Yeah, I remember that the first day of YCC this year, we just didn't think we were going to make it past the first day. We're like, we totally just shit the bed, and we didn't think that was going to happen.
Oh, yeah, so what happened was Jenny Faye didn't, our coach, or primary coach, sorry, no shade to Fred, didn't, like, make it there the first day of the tournament. And we got, like, robbed by this, like, Canadian team full of just Amazonian women. And we were, like, the average height of our team was, like, maybe 5'4", 5'5". And they were just, like, yeah, they just totally pummeled us. And we were like, oh my god, I don't think we're going to make it out. But, like, somehow the pool worked out in our favor. We scored enough points. We won the other games.
Yeah, during the Seattle game. Right there.
Oh, we were so hyped for that game.
I think it's the first point's a break, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so YCC has a long history of taking a team that hasn't necessarily been there before, but might have a lot of talent and seeding them last. It happened to the DC teams the first year, and it came back to bite us with this Canadian team. So our pool had us, who were the previous runner-ups, Seattle, who's Seattle, and these Canadians. So we really never got a break. No easy games this weekend.
Hey, that's how it should be.
It was exciting.
Our line was really nice with our zone movement. I wish we had moved it a little bit faster, but we always kind of managed to find holes.
I feel like I've never even seen this game before. Or I don't even remember it.
They all mushed
Oh
together.
my god, she has a cannon. Yeah, that's tough. It's a tough one to beat. That was Lauren.
I hate to see it. I think so.
Yeah, that was
Anyone know
Lauren.
where college she ended up at?
That's the girl with the
She's at
Yeah.
face thing,
Carlton,
right?
She at
Is that what
Carleton?
you said?
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
Carlton.
she's in Carlton.
Word.
No, she was really good. We tried.
She's very good, yeah.
Yeah, we tried to put kind of some longer marks on her. We tried a little Miranda, tried a little Ava Jones. Try to stop some of the Hucks for kind of the first half of this game.
Ava Jones.
Yeah, that happened a lot. So,
Long arms.
but she's
Yeah.
good.
Oh, looked off immediately. So tough for me.
Oh, Grace, you're on an O point?
Yes, sir. My dream.
I think Olivia's there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we were gonna get it done, even though neither of us
True.
were securing the point. Cat Sands, ladies and gentlemen, could not make it tonight because she thought camping was much cooler than doing this. But look at that style.
Yeah, tough to guard Cat in the end zone.
That's the girl you blew up, Olivia, number 11.
Who?
Tremblay.
Oh, Helen Tremblay.
Okay, big pull. Okay.
Okay, D-line. Let's go.
Here's Carolina.
Carolina's zooming down there.
Ah.
Carolina, when
Nada.
you, I know I've told you this, but at college nationals this past year, was it against Dartmouth even? When you got like a first throw D? Was maybe the hypest I've been watching.
Oh, yeah.
That was the hypest I've been watching a game.
On
maybe
Jack.
ever. Yeah.
It was like the first D point. It was the second point of the game. I just ran through it, and I was like, I didn't think that would ever happen in my life. So it was hype. It was hype.
In that game, I got a pretty ridiculous score. Like, I think one of your players hand blocked our handler on the goal line when she was trying
It
to
went
force
through my legs. It went through my
It
legs,
went through-
and you caught it.
And I caught it,
And I
like,
was like,
just like looking down, like when I was just like on the ground. I was just
Yeah.
like, let's go. We got to match up on each other in that game. That was fun.
yeah, it was fun. And some action with CT as well.
Yeah. Oh man, I was playing so loose on this girl. Fred, why don't you yell at me?
What were you doing?
So.
I was just playing loose.
Well, I like this. Check out this poach by Olivia here. I really like that.
Back in play, Current approaching the red zone.
Just takes 1 sec. Gets back to her matchup, sort of.
And
No.
But not really.
Well,
But not really.
so much space.
unfortunately, to have a good push, you gotta have the rest of your team on the same wavelength.
Most of that point,
Unless you're just like the goat. I don't know
Ugh,
either.
unfortunately, I'm so on edge right now. Like the first until we are at like 6 points, the whole game's tied. I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Does this
It's kind of hard to get in your flow and you're on D-line and you don't start.
is it
Oh
stress-
yeah, we
is it-
struggled to get out of holes.
Yeah.
Is it stressful for you guys watching an O-line in a game with a bunch of holds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially since I had such high expectations for our the top 3 on our O-line to not screw up, and then when they did, I just like, you guys had one job. They're not superhuman.
I mean, I think when I see O-line stressing out, that's when I start stressing out because you really did see it. There's really tight games.
Hmm.
As Grace said, like the top players just be like, oh god, like I.
Nice point by Chloe Fugel in that last one.
She's my teammate at Dartmouth. She's a freshman. It would have been fun to go back to nationals this year, but for obvious reasons, we were not able to.
That's a
She didn't get to go.
pretty presumptuous, Grace.
It's not presumptuous. You look at the Northeast region, especially after this year. Okay, here we go. And you see some fine handler action between Olivia and I here. Me almost turfing it on the first throw because I was super nervous. Don't even worry about it.
I just need to move.
Quick dish.
There we go.
Continuing up the far side. This will get the game back on serve.
Olivia and I not communicating about who should have filled in that spot earlier because we were bad at frisbee, but it's okay. What was nice about our D-line, though, is really easy for me to direct where I wanted people to go. I always found we could get the disc to the right person at the right time.
Gets in and messes things up for DC.
Strub says the California jerseys are way sicker.
There's the huck right away.
That's so tough.
Maybe the timing
Who
was
said that?
Strub.
Oh, dude, go Ducks. That's actually pretty fair. We didn't have enough Star Wars symbolism on our jerseys.
Wait, they're way what? I didn't hear the end of that sentence.
Back to DC.
Ooh.
And a miscue.
That happens so much. It was so tough.
I feel like it only happens to me.
There'd be times when I think you would force things just ultimate, like not hucks, but just like things like that. Not
Yeah.
Oh.
Ellie. Oh my god. It's okay.
Was that Lauren with the goal?
I think she threw it, but Ellie was just on the wrong side of her.
Oh yeah, that's.
I don't know. Yeah, she just kind of got bullied.
It happens.
Out of the space. Yeah, that was our problem. We definitely weren't like lifting enough this summer. Like we all should have been at least 130 pounds if we wanted to win.
In our 2-month YCC season.
Yeah, we should have been bulking from the start. We shouldn't even have had the first month of practices. We should have all just like pulled up to golds at the same time.
Yeah, maybe WAFC will fund memberships
Get us a team membership.
Yeah, that seems like it's in the budget.
That's what the GoFundMe should have been for.
Oh god.
Dude, I remember like hard scheming for fundraising for Rogue the first year. Like hitting up Caleb Denicore and being like, hey, like I'm a huge Rooster Teeth fan and I saw you play Frisbee. Like it would be so cool if you donated to us.
You're a what fan?
Rooster Teeth. Caleb used to be he used to be like a content creator and like some other thing at this like entertainment company called Rooster Teeth. But he also played for Sub and now for Dragon Thrust.
Gotcha.
Yeah, CT just like murdered zones with that.
Oh, big news, everyone. My roommate doesn't have COVID.
Nice. Which one?
Rebecca.
Happy to hear that.
Very cool, very cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I was kind of hoping we could have a California player on because they ran like 8 different defenses in this game, and I was curious if that was. Yeah, no, they do some junks, some walls. They do a box and one at one point. I'll point that out. So I'm kind of curious if like they had that in their playbook the whole time, or if their coaches were just kind of like improvising on the fly.
They're just like all of their like schemes were way more disciplined than ours. Like we just kind of like got by, I think, like on sheer talent and like luck. Where they had like every single time, like they had just like really disciplined schemes that we like didn't really figure out, I think, until the second half.
Yeah, they had a plan.
I mean, we got the most chemistry at tournaments.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah,
practices were hard to get people out to.
I was about to say, if anybody came, then we could have done some more stuff.
Oh, okay, so it's that kind of stream. All right.
All right.
Well, I'd like to remind
the people that always
everybody
came from
here
far
that Carolina
always
and I never missed a practice, and I'm pretty sure Olivia was close to that too.
I don't think so.
Yeah, those commutes when we like first got our license the first year too, were like so brutal.
It's like driving.
We would always like compare, like, hey, how long did you drive today?
Yeah.
How long did you drive today?
It was such a competition.
Colleen was the real MVP for that one though. She would drive like from the beach.
Yeah, dude, she was from the cut.
Yeah, shout out Colleen. She'd come to like Tuesday workouts with like 3 people.
Yeah.
From who knows where.
Oh yeah. I love how Joe just kind of added on to like the team a little bit. He just walked onto the field after every
just showed up, and he's like, "Hey guys."
Joe, Ted, and Chance all just inserted themselves.
Yes.
And then they got. I mean, it came back to bite them when they had to sit in our like 3-hour like circle at the end of the tournament.
And then they were forced to participate.
We all had
were giving them
stuff to say.
They had a good time. They loved it.
Let's go.
Yeah, Loki and Joe thought she had a poll, Olivia, in like the hour on Friday.
I know. And then like
Oh.
Blowing up in the
Very
end
first
zone.
There was a
All
reason.
right.
Bye, Carolina. There was a reason for those three. They were just kind of all together replacing Jenny and just didn't leave. So it's not like it's not like they were there for no reason.
I'm gonna peep the
it was
chat.
fun.
I mean, and Chance coached, right? So.
Chance
Yeah,
fell
the
in-
next year.
Chance fell in love. He's hooked.
I was gonna say with what? Who said that? Oh,
Got it on yourself.
Anyways,
anyway, Rogue. Right?
Great last point.
Can we talk about Kirsten Isley for a second?
let's do it.
So-
Go ahead.
Please.
Kirsten, I was like the rock of our O-line. Like I think like I don't know, she put in the most effort and like fucked up the least. Like by far. I think I don't know, of all the players on O-line. And then she just like I mean, yeah.
Well,
I think she overthrew that. Yeah, she overthrew
Yeah,
that
okay.
one. But like
All right.
I think for the
No,
most
but she's
most reliable.
very reliable. And just knew her players too. I feel like she got to know every person that she was throwing to, and she just like almost 100% accuracy with every throw.
yeah, we put a lot of responsibility on Kirsten, and she had a really good tournament.
Yeah.
Running through, Youngst could see that coming and just closed it.
Okay, classic Ella. No big deal.
Ella's like 4 feet
Let's
tall,
go.
and then you see her like sky like these like 5'11" girls, like just nothing.
Current in the person.
Dude, it's because of her superior IQ.
Coverage helps them force the turnover. Reed, she'll reset it.
I don't know, like I'm bad at talking about frisbee,
Jade.
but looks like we're doing pretty well.
Backhand.
Yes, sir. That's a turn.
Let's go. We have to score this one. I think we score this
Another
one.
chance for Rowe.
Dude, I literally do not remember this game whatsoever. Look at that. Right in her sort of bread basket if it was like a little bit low to the left.
I feel like every road game I rewatch, I feel like I've never seen this game or played this game. Like you would think I would remember.
I
It's
can't.
like watching a movie. I'm like, do we win?
Yeah, like did we score this point? What happens next?
Dude, I can't watch the Warhawks game from our last year, Carolina. I just get too mad.
Either year, I can't do it. Like, too hard.
On the goal line.
Yeah.
Really, because like the first year, that was like the biggest stage I'd ever been on. So like I was so excited to have medaled that I just like didn't care that we lost.
I think the first year nobody was really too upset because we had done so much.
Yeah.
Well, nobody expected us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had already blown up Seattle and made history. It was like, tournament's over.
Rogue's 3-0 against
But
Seattle.
this,
Yes, sir.
Mhm.
Let that be a word to the who always touts the Seattle youth scene mixtape.
Mixtape.
Your Seattle youth scene is nothing compared to the DC girls youth scene, and anything you
Let's
say
go.
otherwise on Twitter is cap. Thank you. Also, let me add Khalif right there for that message.
The commentators keep trashing our D-line here. They keep saying like, "Oh, Rogue, three-headed monster. Oh, but everyone else is great too," and just really trying to back their way out of a corner.
Well, I mean, that's the. Sorry, like, what's her name? Marissa Emmy or Emmy Fitzgerald?
Emmy Fitzgerald.
She's from
Emmy
Dallas.
Fitzgerald knows very little about frisbee, and that's my take.
Inside and
Go ahead.
I think Emmy's very nice, and I'm sure she knows stuff about frisbee. However,
Okay, you're right. I shouldn't have said that. I think she has a tendency to focus on the biggest names on the field, which I think is a sign of a poor commentator. Like, yes, like big names deserve a lot of attention, but like we were more than Ella, CT, and Kat, and everyone should have known that. Especially since, like, after Olivia like blew up, that person with the biggest lay ID ever.
Well, that hadn't happened yet.
Yeah,
We're
but,
getting
like,
there.
that.
Oh, I caught that between my knees.
Oh gosh.
I was aiming there.
That's two live.
I know. And it was the same person too. Me and her were always having like, are you gonna go? Are you gonna go or not? And then so I just kind of like,
With Nicole?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I think one thing I was a lot happier with in 2019, and you can tell me what you think, Liv, is we started playing with the same lines a lot earlier.
Yeah. Like, so we could actually get chemistry during like game time.
Yeah. And that was partially attendance-wise, and partially just Jenny and I were pretty conscious about, not creating a hierarchy. But yeah.
That was a tough one. Olivia, did you pop that up when you released it?
Yeah.
It was a high stall. Once again, if I knew more about Frisbee at the time, I probably would have figured out how to fill properly.
For real.
Nicole call a foul there?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, I think so. I think I remember that.
Yeah.
Can we go back? Can we watch the replay? I want to make a fair judgment about this.
Looking to activate the handlers, but that disc will pop up and bat it down to the ground.
She got hit in the back a little.
There is a foul call.
I don't know. Let's see the slow mo. Look at me with my hands on my hips. I'm like, oh boy, I don't know about this one.
All of you. Colleen.
I might have to say, to count that as a 6th defense day for California they've run so far.
I don't know.
The side stack offense.
Chat, what do you think?
Trying to keep a lot of your players
I know Case has a
I
take.
I think it's kind of soft.
middle and other side of the field, especially on this quote-unquote strong side. where the players
It
are
happened. We can't change it.
There's a strong Oregon contingency in the chat.
Yeah.
Shout out, go.
for who had which lanes off of that side stack.
Shout out, my boys.
Who besides Strub?
It's a few pals I play league with who all grew up in Eugene.
Cut each other off. I mean, I cut you off.
Yeah, we did that a lot. We were both trying to do too much all the time, but I think we were most centered when we were just like throwing.
Oh.
Oh, you boofed that one so hard. Oh my god, that would have been so easy.
I put it too low.
Oh,
Fun to play.
long as
Fun to
point.
play.
That disc just did not go as far as she wanted.
Anthony Peterson, the flick huck,
Oh my god.
but
That'll play.
that is intercepted on the
Yeah, Olivia, you really wanted that what's the word for it? Redemption. And you were ready for it.
Yeah.
underneath.
Shout out Maria. Touching the disc a lot right now.
Yeah, Maria's nice with it.
Ooh.
Yeah, Maria, I think, didn't get enough credit.
California Curry.
Looking back, she was like really close on a lot of things, especially in that Warhawks game.
Oh, jeez.
That was gratuitous. What does the chat think? I gotta know.
That is a hold for California.
I think laying out
Let
is
us know
just
what it says.
I'm gonna go ahead and say
laying
That
out
looked like it
offense
hurt.
is your slow.
pretty okay with that hold. They got a lot of. It was a really long point, really.
I thought
the California players.
Olivia, the best thing that you did this game was just read the offense. I think you knew almost every time they were gonna put something up, like 2 throws before it happened.
They still got the hold, had to work a little bit harder.
I was scared of her.
Really intelligent.
I think it's coming up, but Fred put me on her, and I was like, Fred.
I think we all took a turn marking her. Let's see. Well, we can decide who did the best job at the end of the stream.
We switched it up a bit.
Really dominant
Yeah.
this weekend. They have some really explosive cutters that have just been tearing it up downfield. So coming out in an adjunct type defense is a good way to slow that down.
Lauren
Oh,
also.
Maria
Oh,
chat.
here's the drop hole.
Oh.
Gets the disc
Uh,
to Current.
This is so. Right here, I got kind of scared.
So Lynch will pick up.
see, the problem is that if you show fear, then we're screwed.
Oh, I didn't show fear.
Back.
Oh, yeah.
as they're
I do remember this.
a chance for a second break that's
Ugh.
high up, but incomplete.
Yeah, but Chloe's the goat, so it's
Let's go,
okay.
A
Chloe.
little bit of nerves there by
Roll Pine.
See if they can get a nice clean offensive possession.
Dude, Coco is a great choice for handler this year.
So putting
Coco
that up
tried
to
out
Pioneer
for
right
Team USA, and I'm so like heartbroken that she didn't make it.
looked like it would.
Yeah, hard snub. Also, not Rogue, but Aaron Rosenthal, another Dartmouth fellow, played for Foggy, who won this year, got snubbed from the U20 team. It's messed up.
Coco got snubbed. Best teammate you could ask for. You needed her.
That is true.
And
Yeah.
Kat a while back.
And Kat.
Defense.
I also want to
But
say
not
that
me, right?
Coco tried out twice.
you mentioned Coco being a great handler. She was pretty reluctant this year. She like all summer, like, are you sure? Like, you want me handling? Are you sure? Are you sure? And the answer
Yeah.
is yes.
Yes.
She gained so much confidence over this tournament, I remember specifically.
Back into play on the sideline.
Oh, look at her cutting it out.
Stone cold too.
Little give and go.
Like I was jealous of how like cool under pressure she was.
Gets the goal.
Mhm.
Yeah.
CT loves throwing up the mids when she scores. She's like, look at
She
me.
always, yeah.
Every time.
But California did have a shot there to get a break. California is still up.
Just so much pressure. Like, it was very hard for us to come back after being in the hole for 2 points, like 2 points down.
Yeah.
We weren't too
We
down,
had
were
a
we?
tendency to go quiet on the sideline when things got really tense.
So since the current will be on offense.
Okay, here we go,
Let's
squad.
go.
All three of
Is
us
it
are on
squad?
this point. Yeah. Dude, I thought I was so fresh with the 5 panel, and then like the point I was like, I'm never wearing a 5 panel again.
It was the fad that year. Oh, who was offsides?
Well, I bought it because I kept getting
I think we were
sunburned.
offside.
It's something.
Yeah, but who?
Yeah, I think I was specifically.
I don't know. I even asked the guy. I was like, "Who was it?" So I can get mad at them. I was
Oh,
like,
that's
"Who
Grace.
was it?"
Yeah, it's for sure. I'm just too fast. I can't help it. Yeah, it's hiking.
Ever since that happened, I like make sure people like get back. I was like, "Get behind me when I'm running, so we don't get an offsides."
I was definitely heated about it. I remember. Yeah, I thought I was so cool with the 5 panel and the 3/4 leggings. Wow.
I think there's a picture of this line. I have
There
it.
is, yeah.
We're all just like, we're like so stressed.
We're doing the math.
Oh yeah. The repull.
So this is where we go, the Cat on Lauren matchup, which worked really well.
Was that like switching? What do
You're guarding
Everyone
two.
is buff
You're guarding two
at this
people.
point.
Grace!
Grace.
That's your girl.
What? Chill. I'm working on it. Look at that. Look at me. Look at the seal. So Chuck Alston, everybody, is into the room. Hey, I'm doing WAFC Rewind. You want to say hello?
No, I didn't do my time sheet. I can do that.
Chuck Alston has to do timesheet. Don't even worry about it. All right, back to the game. What just happened?
We got a turn.
Turn.
Oh, let's go. Go Ducks. This
Heart's beating.
this worked for us so well, and I think no. There's like another point where I just like throw a laser down that sideline.
Is this like you like jack up your ankle?
No, that was the final. But Olivia and I like had a lot of great chemistry where just like even if I was like they were on my hip going up on that upline cut, you would just like put it out just enough for me to like snag it.
Very close.
Yeah, I mean, you're just
I
playing.
think I assisted Carolina right here actually.
Yeah.
It was Olivia to you to me.
Yeah, I was like, oh, Carolina's open as hell. How about that?
It was so exciting. This was the first break of the game. On our, like for us coming back.
That girl was all up in my grill. I don't realize like how many people
Wow.
were standing around our sideline.
Yes.
It was
so
a busy
many.
one.
Look at this. I think Coco comes.
Oh my god, all the
I remember this.
17 kids pull up with the door. You remember
Oh my goodness, the door.
the
Shout out the door.
Coco.
Yeah, shout out the lightsabers.
So cute.
It's really
No,
funny.
I'm just gonna fry myself
Point.
up. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say every year all the parents are so excited to buy the lightsabers for us. It's like
Yeah.
the first thing anyone
Yes.
volunteers for.
Who's gonna get the lifesavers this time?
Yeah. Also, we had 2 timeouts a half per team. I think both teams used all of them in this game,
Really?
Doubt it.
which it was a lot.
Hey, this is a tough game. Like obviously Warhawks was
Yeah.
tough, but that was the hardest game that we had up to that point. One of the things that made the Seattle game so easy is that we were so like hell bent on getting, just like proving that it wasn't a fluke. That after we had gotten up 2 breaks, it was just like that was the win condition. We got up 2 breaks and it was like, all right, we're chilling.
You calling it easy?
We're not calling it easy. We're calling it rewarding.
Yeah,
It was an earn it. Jenny was always making us know that we have to earn it.
Yeah, no asterisk on the win.
No asterisk on the line. Most famous tweet of mine.
Can Amp say the same? Who said that?
You did.
I did say that. Tanya Beerson is someone we reached out to try to get to do the stream with us today, but she couldn't. Like all 3 of the California players that reached out to couldn't do it.
Yeah, who do you guys know from this team?
I know
Ooh.
Anna Reed. There was like a few of them that played when Swing Vote and whatever the mixed team was, Happy Cows from California, like did that crossover tournament for just the girls. I met like quite a few of them. But I remember Tanya, I remember Anna Reed, and I was really looking forward to matching up. I don't think she was on this team, but Talia Ward, who was from that area. She plays for Cal Poly's team. I was really looking forward to matching up on her this year.
She's very good.
Damn, Ayumi wanted that.
I know.
Yeah.
She really
Did
wanted
Ayumi
that.
graduate, or did she just not want to play again?
No, she's
She was our year. She
for William and
graduated.
Mary. Yeah,
Graduated 18.
Really?
Mary Wash.
Mary Wash. You're
Mary
right.
Wash, yeah.
Yes. Virginia schools are the same. Okay, I'm gonna get a lot of heat for that.
Yeah, there was a good mix of Virginia schools. Kirsten, William, Mary. Nicole went to Mason. Did a couple UVAs. No VTs.
Any Virginia tickets? Yeah.
No Tech never gets anyone.
Sad.
Yeah.
Hey, Tech got Emily Sutherland, I mean, she didn't play YCCs, but
No, Sully's a national champ.
Sully's a national champ. She's
2015 swing vote. She rode the bench to a medal.
Look at that little kid with
That's
that
a
big
snag.
t-shirt. That's so cute.
There's the door.
There's the door.
Door. I think this is one of the points where we let Nicole handle.
Wait, what is happening? Why are we?
What do you mean? What's
Why
happening?
Didn't they just score?
Yeah.
Did it skip a point?
I don't know.
I don't know, because I mean, we just pulled.
Yeah, it's a D point for us.
No.
Did it miss?
Yeah.
No, they just scored. Unless I don't know how
Can
ultimate
we-
works.
Can we talk about how I just shut down that upline cut super well?
Yeah, can we go back so you
Let's
can
check it
roll
out.
Can we roll that back? Can we
Let's look at it.
just talk about my marking clinic that I put on here? And by marking clinic, I mean get away with it because I was fast.
Yeah. I'll take it.
Yeah. I'll take it.
Oh, this is where I'm guarding her. Oh.
And a big flick up in the air.
Nicole has a nice read there.
Very well read there by the defense, trusting the read.
And
Olivia with the put.
I kind of love this shot, actually.
and sails over.
Do tell. Why do we love this shot?
Trying to break for half, give Colleen a chance to make a play. That's what we
If I were
want.
1 year more experienced, I feel like it would have
2019
worked out.
2019 Liv keeps that in bounds.
If I see Colleen with 2 steps on anybody, I'm putting
Colleen's getting
it for
it.
sure. Yeah.
Didn't Colleen have like a huge layout in this game and like broke her back?
I think that was the final.
It was in
that was
the
my
Seattle
fault.
game.
I threw it to
I think
her.
you're right. I think yeah. It was a Seattle game.
I think
Is
so.
that
No,
what injured
maybe
her?
it was a Cincinnati game.
Yeah,
She
it
like
was.
yeah, it was that game.
Looking for Carruthers, Liska.
Very
That,
sad.
this is where I'm mad at you, Fred. I'm like,
That's on me.
Liska.
What happened?
I was telling Liv
put me on the
to.
big girl.
I was
You
telling.
forced her out.
Well, I was telling her to force her out to just like keep the disc out of her hands, and they showed me right.
I probably could have been tighter on that mark too.
But you know, I'll let her do it once, see if she
It's okay.
can, and then Liv here is just.
What you wanted. I forced her out. I'm sorry.
What the heck, Fred?
Second half, so you can get kind of a double break almost in a way. But that being said, it's not really for the Galaxy. It's just another point in the game.
My hands are sweating. I need to play some more Ultimate.
Yeah, really.
So the disc landed on one of the tents out of bounds, slid off to the side.
Yeah, I don't have much to say about our O line.
Gone about
I feel like I just
thirds the way up.
all my memories were repressed from all these tournaments.
Yeah, so not only when it goes out of bounds can you take
No, I do think the O line really peaked in this game.
You get it to the center of the field. So there's a big distance.
Day 3 together, they had it figured out.
So now Rogue is inside of half field.
Olivia and Carolina, do you guys remember like your headspace at this point in the game?
Go up by 1.
I don't even remember where we're at.
Staying very patient.
Minnesota, Liv, Minnesota.
All looks at
I feel like after this tournament, I got so many
Oh.
concussions that it just kind of like
over the top.
all went away.
Oh god.
Did we bop it? What happened?
No, just your concussion.
I don't know. It's very nerve wracking. Like the whole tied game, the whole time.
I think at this point in the game, every single time the O line was on, I was just like, it's out of my hands. Like I tried to be like,
Yeah, it's kind of like
Kind of hoping for the deep look, but there
y'all
wasn't
got it.
a cutter there.
Yeah, I mean both teams were very good, very tight. I was just kind of hoping like they made a mistake type of thing.
Incomplete.
Yeah. I think at this point, like both of us really hit our stride.
Midfield
Um,
for Rogue. Nicely picks up.
I don't know. I don't remember
There's
the-
chance in the background.
particularly
Yeah,
cleaning
that's
up
fair.
in the second half though. Oh, yeah.
Tight coverage on Young's the receiver.
Cause I even think when Olivia lays out, that's like we're still 1 point difference.
Yeah.
But that changed the whole atmosphere of the game.
Olivia's
I
layout's
think
what got
everyone was
us.
so hyped because it got us pumped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Olivia got it, and
I
was like,
remember.
And off to
Go
the
ahead.
sideline. So we saw
Oh no, I remember seeing Ella on the field like
the
trying to get there, and then Olivia comes out of freaking nowhere, gets that D, and then, I mean, she picks her up, and then
turnovers.
she's so hype, and I think that just kind of like re-energized everybody.
I feel bad because I kind of ignored Ella. I feel so bad, but I was like, dude, my breath's gone. I can't hug you right now.
I think Ella was okay with
Oh
it.
no,
So Rogue
I think she was like,
approaching the red zone.
yeah, I think I went up and hugged you, and you just kind of like died. My arm.
Me too. I was just like,
Maintain the defensive hold and
yeah.
take it to half.
There is
yeah,
Ella.
baby.
Yeah, that was a
Yeah, she's hype.
messy.
That was so cute when she scored.
Few turns back and forth each way.
Oh yeah.
But in the end, they were able to punch
Her and Ellie Heil had that thing. They always
Cute
did.
team. I would say we didn't win the tournament. We definitely won in cuteness. With the Star Wars and everything. Are you kidding me?
who
We had-
started the Star Wars
We
thing?
had August.
We had
Yeah.
August.
Rogue. He was
Uh,
the mascot of the team.
Get ready for the second half.
Olivia, I think Rachel Hess might have started the Star Wars thing. I think she kind of like
Second half is
initially branded the team
underway.
the year before.
Lane, Minnesota in a thrilling semifinals so far. DC Road
I think we're all in this line
up
again.
one
Yeah.
very occurrence,
God.
but
Y'all two
I
are
was-
standing next to each other.
Current will get the
I was
disc to
deathly
second
terrified
half,
of
and
pulling.
Fitzgerald
I don't know why.
Lord.
We would always
Pulling,
practice,
I
and then
need
like game time, you're like, nah, you can do it, man.
Yeah.
I was like,
Don't worry about it.
A name we've said a lot so far. Fielded the pull and over to Beerson.
With the poach, Olivia with the two marks.
The first year team out of the Bay Area.
Oh, don't do that.
Causing quite the stir
Nice D,
Yeah, we have
Ava.
to
in that tight
Yeah.
Have them shut down for that.
Ava Jones will get
I was
the
nervous she
disc
was just gonna like
up
go
I think
far,
she-
but
over to Alston.
I just need to move. I feel like that year I didn't even know what I was doing as a handler.
Was that a drop?
oh,
Maya's an O-line player.
I mean,
that's,
I think so.
Might know.
That's on me. Sorry.
Simply the puzzle pieces didn't fit on
No.
that one.
Sorry, Maya.
Yeah.
I put too much D-line energy on that disc. She just couldn't understand.
I think we were very feisty when we threw it to each other on D-line.
Getting high,
Oh yeah, we just
It
ripped
definitely had a lot of oomph
Yes.
behind it.
it. Don't drop this.
I remember like a couple times I'd be like, Grace, that was so fucking hard.
And I think that's two times that rogue tump defenders have really just put a lot of pressure on and have forced some errors there by the throwers. Kind of that was a bit of a coverage sack if we're using football terms here as far as everyone
Grace, are you
That's
just
buddy.
Grace? Are you just in the living room?
No, I'm in a private room of the house. This is the life I live.
So they'll get the disc.
God forbid I tell my family 2 hours before this is happening that this is happening. You know, but,
No.
we're tight.
What am I doing?
Just like this defense. I know, at a certain point we all decided we were just gonna start sagging in the handler lanes and it worked out for us. And then she calls a foul on you here, I think.
Oh, let's talk about. Oh, this is Carolina's hand block. What do we think?
Wait, I can't see it.
I put this
couldn't
in the
see it.
highlight video. This was clean.
There was multiple times like on that side of the field where I got a hand block. I think it happened in the Seattle game
Yeesh.
too.
That looks pretty
Or maybe
clean.
that's wrong.
She called a foul, Carolina?
It had. Yeah, I think she got pretty mad about it.
Yeah.
All right, chat.
I remember this girl.
As the rogue defenders are doing a good job of just putting on very flat marks.
Yeah, let's see what the chat thinks. I would specifically like to know what Case Humes thinks.
Garrett Johnston says clean.
So as a result, we've seen a lot of the passes go very close.
That was like the one thing I could do was
Bad
hand
take.
block sometimes.
Contested foul coming in at 6. Can't come in any higher than 6 unless it was a contested stall. But it's not a ton of time to find a receiver.
So Carruthers Liska in the deep space.
Ew.
Oh, that's
Is
tough.
able to catch it. Puts that up to Suzuki.
No online excuse on that one. This is tough.
And a call.
Did they score here? I forget.
Yeah.
Probably.
Probably.
Travels called maybe something like running in and out of the end zone. Unclear from here exactly what the travel was called.
And that's one if a player.
There's
has
Foggy in the back.
But their momentum steps take them into the end zone. They have
They
to
should really
Okay.
stagger. They should really stagger the finals.
Otherwise,
That was so sad we couldn't like watch each other.
And so
Yeah, really.
I mean, it was really tough to hear that Foggy won and then they come and watch us lose. That was so
Whoa.
demoralizing.
so coming in on 5, it looks like.
It's like, oh, you guys won, we're down too.
Probably looks to try and get a quick
Cool.
I'm in a terrible spot. I remember looking back at Maya and being like, please just cover it for 1 second.
quick dish, like you
Oh, no.
predicted.
Oh no.
No.
Through coverage.
You
You were so mad.
kind of took you for a spin. That's tough. It happens.
Who was there? It was me and
That was a good grind by the rogue D-line. Forced a few turns there by
I think Ava's pretty
Olivia hits
close.
an area. She hesitates.
no.
Yeah, Ava's
Terrible.
close.
Forcing some hard
Yeah, if Ava just Hialeah, you know, that would have been clean.
Well, now I know not to let breaks off.
Yeah.
And we've seen a sprinkling of those players all across the division. So that's the wonderful part of the sport.
Here we go with our rock.
And playing
We're centering to CT now.
against each other as Rogue with
That's a new
CT's
one.
got that old man at pickup center to me energy. I'm totally with it.
Yeah, that's not a bad plan. I just didn't know we were doing that.
Cause why would you know that as our coach, right?
That's what I'm saying. Not my job.
Once we're on the field, once the pole goes up, it's out of my hands. That's my team.
I mean,
no.
I could say whatever I want. If you're just gonna center to someone else, then what am I gonna do?
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, they broke that so fast. I would say like there's like a solid 4 people really good at finding holes.
Dude, the work right there by Chloe. Yeah, that's my teammate.
Is that a no turn?
I think so.
I think so.
What's so great about Chloe is that she played 2 totally different roles in 18 and 19, and she was just great at both of them. She was kind of like the 4-cutter here, kind of made space, occasionally caught goals, did great. 2019, she was kind of like the 1-cutter a lot of times, and just like, so what do you want me to do? We told her, and she just did that.
A literal bench like some other sports, so the players move on both sidelines. They really help.
A bench?
Dude, speaking of benches, like, we had great bench energy, I think. Like, we had Nets bench energy. We were funny.
Yeah, talk about the Lax Rats.
Oh, the Lax Rats.
Lax Rats.
Sko Rats.
I think we were just in the van, right, leaving, and someone was like, "You want a bunch of shirts?"
Yeah.
What was it, like? Shirts for Minnesota. We're like, okay, and they're like,
it was like a youth basketball and like recreational club or something.
Yeah.
There's a Yeah, they just gave us a bunch of shirts.
I feel so bad for this girl. I like laid right into her hip. I laid out right into her hip. Ooh.
Didn't we all rip the what is it called? Arms off the shirt? We just were like in the lobby ripping them off.
Grace, watch this.
I remember this. I don't want to cover anyone except Olivia. Just Olivia right now.
And then boom, I
like
pointed at, I don't know, Kat. I was like, yeah, come here.
Trust your teammates.
Lots of greatness. Yeah.
Stack was too deep.
Handling with Cole was kind of tough because like the kind of player I am is like I want to move it as fast as possible, and Nicole will like take.
She didn't even jump. Did she even jump?
Yeah, shot. No.
Yeah.
I gave her a high five.
She's not happy.
I gave Ella the platform.
She gave you the high five. Not.
Yeah, I was like, here's my hand. Hit it as hard as you want. Like I know.
The Bay Area coaches had like gifts for us and like 5 pieces of feedback, like both good and bad after the game, and like had this whole smiley thing about it, and we just had none of that. Like, oh, thanks.
What?
Yeah, Olivia, you can see us making eye contact right here.
Here.
I'm like to everyone. I'm like, please come here, please.
Taylor was gonna go, and then she saw me go, and I was like,
"Oh no!"
Yeah, and you're like, "Give it to me!" Oh my god, my throwing form is so ugly. Why did I agree to watch this?
I think you just like face into the. Oh, there we go.
Please don't show it.
Yeah, we're gonna show it.
Skip.
It's high school. It's fine.
She just graduated.
It's still high school.
She said, "No, ma'am."
She just went.
She hit you with the guillotine. She hit you with the reverse guillotine.
Yes.
Olivia, what were you more sad about, YCC or Worlds?
Probably Worlds.
Nicely.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know.
In stride.
I don't know. I was just
Yeah.
kind of excited for something like not, I guess, high school.
And near going to the end zone to
I don't know.
Sands
Yeah.
gets that
Are you saying YCCs was just too little for you, Olivia?
current 9.
Just a little bit. No, I'm just kidding.
Whoa. Alright, I'm gonna make a compilation of all the times you hug it to nobody.
Wait, who was that? What was that? Who was that from? The
Hmm?
assist?
Just now?
It was someone to Cat. Was it Coco?
Nicely.
This
Yeah,
is
that's
No.
Coco.
side stack how it's
Wait.
meant to be here.
You...
Where's her person?
Oh no, it's Maya. It's
Maya.
Maya to Cat.
Maya. That's a good throw.
Cat Sands, ladies and gentlemen.
Maya's a center
Hey.
handler in college now.
For UVA, right?
Yeah,
He's
did the
good.
full position switch.
I think that's where she belongs.
That's what I did
Yeah.
from 2018 to
She
2019.
did a good job. All right, let's go, squad.
The game is already a little bit closer. Very exciting.
I much prefer when games are close like this.
So current on offense.
Oh my god, I was all up in her shit.
You have Carruthers Liska as a
It's a good poach CT.
cutter. Trying to get it to her, and they do have a couple cutters.
Why am I all the way right there when my person's like?
You know, some things just cannot be explained.
Reaching catch for Lynch.
We got
I think we did a
Margot Nissen in the chat.
It's floating in the air.
What you
Blocked
say?
down by DC.
Margot Nissen the GOAT.
Goat.
So inside
Look off the break, find my beloved teammate.
back handling with Alston. And
Oh,
one-on-one
that's tough.
defense.
That's nice.
That is a turnover. There's no call. Disc will go back to
Good no call.
the area.
I respect that.
Anthony Peterson with the
Wait,
disc.
what happened?
Lauren just got a layout D on
Tie it back up.
Ellie.
Really
I get exposed super hard right there.
No, but did you see how many feet she walked? Can we please go back and just count the steps?
pick up.
The thrower?
No, the girl who caught it.
Anthony Peterson.
Oh.
Disc.
Okay,
So she
I'm
just
looking at Peterson.
Watch.
I let Lynch go.
1, 2, 3, 4,
I'm
5,
like,
6, 7, 8, 9.
She's
No,
on-
no, eight. She came back. She came back. But then she throws it away. So karma. Karma
Yeah,
had its.
really.
That's where you
Don't
need
even worry
the
about it.
lefty backhand.
This helped us. She got off the field.
I remember that.
That was tough.
I don't know what helped us. I think Ella going on the field helped us more.
It's always like tough when like the other team's like best player gets injured because like half of you is like, damn, that sucks, but the other half is just like, "Ah, their best player is gone."
You want to compete? That's the whole point.
I think she came back though, right?
She did. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
the
so.
key,
I think she just got the win.
Caught her
after
breath.
or something.
the key is having more than one best player. Look at that chemistry.
Ooh.
Olivia
the,
finally
like,
figured out
double
filling
eject.
at that point.
Yeah, I didn't figure out
Yeah,
how
it
to
looks good there.
throw to somebody.
I don't know. I don't think that's entirely like. I think that shot is okay.
Who's that supposed to
yeah,
go to?
like, in a perfect world,
I don't
that-
know.
that
I just think that
So-
nobody was there, and it was kind of like huck and play D.
Ella's back there somewhere.
Mhm.
You can't tell.
Is it Ellie?
Yeah, I think.
No,
Is,
there's just
That's
is that
Nora.
Nora?
That's Nora.
I think you saw
that's Nora.
Nora just like moving
Yeah.
deep, and you're like, yeah, I got it.
Didn't get it.
I'm not entirely, like I said, I'm not entirely opposed to that because I think we were all a little tired at that point, and we were pretty good at like keeping them in the backfield.
This was a long point. Now that I think about it.
Ella blows this girl up.
And then oh,
Gets the first hand on it. Suzuki tries for the second, but no good. Turnquist with the disc. Out of reach.
That one was. Oh, I remember that. I was really mad because I was deciding like.
whether to lay out or not.
Well, I was doing I was doing the physics in my head. I was like, am I gonna have to like go full extension for this? And like when I decided to do it, I see the girl come in. I was like, damn it!
I hate when that happens. Like when you think
Yeah.
about it, you're gonna do it, and then you're like you hesitate.
Well, you know,
Well, there's no way.
I
She
see
was
it. And,
coming.
yeah, it was just gonna be like it was gonna be really ugly if I had laid out, and I just had to give it.
Also, whoever was just back there, Ava and maybe that's wrong people. They just like attacked that California player. Good D.
Ooh. Oh, look at that quick movement! That's so clean.
Give and go between Turnquist and Alston.
I don't have the dog, but you can do it.
I'll bring it back. Yep.
Turnquist. Yes, hit her. Oh,
I should have hit her on the first one.
Olivia,
Oh.
no. Olivia, no.
No.
Olivia, no. I remember being so mad about that because I was like, damn, I'm doing such a good job of quarterbacking.
And then Olivia just throws it away.
that-
Of course.
There's some fuck shit. I'm like, oh my god.
That at least hit somebody.
Yes. Yes. Or with
Olivia
near
did a-
somebody.
Yeah. Olivia and I did a great job balancing each other out because she had, I think, like, she had way better long throws than I did, but I think I was better at moving the disc quickly. And so we did a good
Kinda
job of
like
just,
gave the space. Yeah.
yeah, getting each other in the right space.
This is where I mess her up. I'm so sorry.
Their coaches talked to us about that one.
What they say?
They just said they didn't love it,
I don't know.
and we said, yeah, sure.
Even she was like, "Oh, it's okay," and I was like, "I'm so sorry." She
was
gave me like that spirit thing.
Lesson
It was
learned.
like dumb.
Here we go!
Woo! My
Holy
favorite
shit,
person
so
in the background is that like guy in the yellow shirt. He's so cute. He's like,
The guy in the yellow shirt.
you'll see in the slow mo.
Okay.
He's like, but he's cheering for the other team. I think.
Everyone clapping for you looks like those like all the Mii's from Wii Sports.
yeah, really.
I think I get it to CT, or we get it to CT, and she calls it to
Yeah,
Yeah,
real
she's
quick.
like,
Full credit to Jenny Faye on this timeout call.
who told her? Wait, why?
Shout out Jenny Faye.
Jenny told. I was saying like how much I love the timeout, and Jenny said, "Yep, told her to call that."
There, wait, replay the hug. Replay the hug.
The hug.
The people want the sentiment.
Oh.
There we go.
Ah, mirror.
I think everyone goes to you, and you're like,
Yeah. I'm about to hurl right there. You see me right in the middle. I'm like,
Oh.
Damn, you look so badass with the two things.
Cute.
Yeah, I told you, cutest team. Don't even worry about it.
"Here's Sam."
This plays.
Owen Krukov, who I played with in high school, says, Olivia, that was him. He was
What?
cheering for us.
oh, really?
Yeah, Owen's the homie. Shout out Owen, budding young sports journalist. Oh my god, what what just happened?
Up to Turnquist.
Ooh.
Count's getting high. She'll get it to Youngst. Stays
Oh,
on
I
the
remember this point.
sideline.
This is super cool.
Yeah, this was like
we just keep
Isn't
going
it
up the
like-
line.
Return.
TTT.
Break.
I was like, don't even
Oh,
worry.
it's you.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, she was just
Oh,
not
hell
paying
yeah.
attention. And I was like, I got gas in the tank. I'll burn you up, line. Don't even worry about
That
it.
was a long point.
Yeah.
But such a redeeming point. That was dope.
I like barely get my hands on the team. Like, I could have very well dropped that.
One of these. Spike it.
I really wish I edge spiked it. It would have been so
No, we
fulfilling. No,
we couldn't spike.
If there were ever a time to edge spike, I think that was it. That's when you punch it in.
I think they scored this real quick. Punch right back.
Yeah, I mean, we were all exhausted from that line. You just kind of.
Well, this is seven different people.
Yeah, we had to cross over another line players. I mean, Carolina, we got like few D-line players.
It's a D line. No, it's a D line with Kirsten.
It is?
Yeah, because you two are off. So.
It looks like it.
Oh, Ava. Right. I keep forgetting Ava wasn't on that line. Gotcha. Carolina, can we get some explanation behind the gloves?
No, okay, so okay. I think I warmed up with them, and then I was like, I'm very superstitious, and I was like, if I take them off and drop it, it's like a glove. But I don't wear them anymore. Trying to like maybe not mention it. But...
I respect that. I respect that. I just thought it was your.
No, I mean at one point. No, definitely not the style. I look disgusting. But at one point, I scored that like first break, and Jenny goes, "Nice sticky fingers," and I was like, "Yeah, I guess."
Yeah, I know. I put on the 3/4 leggings because I thought they looked cool. They didn't help me whatsoever. They just made me hot.
I put them on because I don't like to scrape my knees, and I like the tan line.
Well, I don't know,
baby.
Don't you guys remember every morning was like kind of chilly and wet, and then it got really hot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, every day.
The best way to warm up is to just put on like a really heavy sweatshirt and sweatpants and throw, and then you're
go.
Like, don't even do any sprints or anything.
I think warming up is my like. I hate it. I hate warming up.
So this is where they go box and one on Kirsten. Which
Fred, why don't you tell us about that?
Shout out to their coach. Well, we did, and so Kirsten like chills downfield this whole point.
No, I'm not like, why didn't you tell us about that? I said, like, why don't you explain it?
What a box and one is?
Or
yes.
What they were doing.
Yeah, so they were playing. So Kirsten had taken a lot of load in her zone points, and so they adjusted and we're playing a 6-person zone here, and one just guarding Kirsten. So we during that stoppage kind of pushed her downfield, and we have CT, we have Maya back. Our O-line's good, so we could handle it.
Our O-line was good.
Yeah.
So yeah, Kirsten's just kind of chilling over there.
Coco with the fakes, always.
Even if we were 1 point ahead, I think at this point in the game, we were just so, like, collected. Like, we were like, yeah, we got this in the bag. That was a beautiful break.
I don't know where this pick was.
There's no one around her. There's a pick called. Let's see if the disc will stay or go back.
So there's a bit of confusion as to who was guarding who and what the pick scenario is.
Oh my god, is that Slord commenting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I think she is a commentator for all of our games.
Slord's our biggest
Slord-
fan.
Didn't you say they weren't?
Slord is a young
I
inspiration.
thought you said they were trash talking us.
Well, the other commentator would have been, who I accidentally said some upsetting things about earlier. Sorry.
They weren't trash talking us. They just weren't giving respect to our D-line.
Some of that confusion will
And
Respect the D line, man. We're the ones who are putting our bodies on the line. Know this, D line? Way more fun than O line.
Take the gloves off. I mean, it is more fun.
Youngst, right, going on the sideline, looking for the continue. That little
This is
lefty
like a
backhand.
stall.
Front cone.
we only score on this side of the end zone.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
I mean, it's our sweet spot.
it's not great.
Oh, that was so hype. So hype.
2019 Rogue would never. Right, Liv?
Oh.
That's so disrespectful. We were trying our best. You guys got 2 whole iterations to build off of.
You did great. You did great.
Thank you.
Yeah, gold star.
Thanks. Thank you.
Participation
Yeah.
trophy.
I got 3 silver medals hanging from my mantle. You know, silver looks better on me than gold. I will say that.
There's Foggy.
Take it then. Silver lining.
Foggy and Force.
Current takes the timeout. It's a game.
Oh yeah, go force. Roll force.
So Current must score here and then get a
I wish force was around when Caroline and I got into YCCs. Because there were no girl
As
girls.
opposed to what, just
Well, there were no girls.
there was
teams when we were
justice
freshmen.
that first year, but
We don't talk about justice.
no, but that was my first year playing Ultimate was Justice. So
You played Justice?
No, that is a. So
there was
whoever
there's a lot behind that.
was, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Yeah, she was something else.
Yeah, Justice
Yeah.
was a necessary
I was out
necessary
every
step.
practice, but
Oh.
Yeah. I feel so. I drink the water bottle, throw it on the ground. Fred bends over, picks it up. I'm so sorry.
Where?
I just I'm done with this. And then you go and walk off and you go pick it up. I'm so sorry.
That's what I'm here for.
Oh, Grace, you said a little high five.
Grace, you were on Justice, right? Yeah.
I was.
So you did 3 years of YCC?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, so Justice was interesting because I was in Nepal for the entire season. I went to 1 practice and then I went to YCCs. But I remember that 1 practice, Hannah Boone was there when she was playing for Scandal, and she taught me how to use my feet when I mark, and that changed my life. So
oh, that was a cool practice.
it was a cool practice. That was on the mall, I think.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
it was. We had
Yeah.
weird practice spaces.
I don't
That's
even
cool.
I don't even remember how I got there or got to that practice. I'm so ready for this point. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Grace, I think the reason why we had so much chemistry is because we played together at the tryout.
Oh yeah, Olivia and I were hyping each other up at this tryout. Because we were both just kind of edgy and no one knew who we were. So we just bonded instantly.
At
We ate lunch
the USA
together
tryout?
every day. Yes.
Yeah, we ate lunch together, and I remember telling Olivia, I'm like, Olivia, don't eat too much. I swear they're gonna make us run shuttles after the lunch, and then they
They
did.
do. Dude, they freaking served us a freaking huge sandwich, and then they're like, all right, get on the line.
This is my point to guard Lauren. I think it went okay. But yeah, that try was so fun. Because you and I were just putting stuff up, or you were putting stuff up to me, I think.
They would put us on the same teams, just it worked out in our favor.
And Sunday, I was just I'm gonna do whatever it takes to get layout Ds on the rest of the people at this tryout.
And then I ended up freaking breaking my hand the first day.
Yeah,
And it was sad.
that was a fun tryout. I remember freaking out on the Saturday night of that tryout because I was there. I had gone down with my dad, and he was he fell asleep before me, and he was snoring, and I couldn't fall asleep, and the
Oh.
was too loud. I had to wake him up. I was like, "You need to stay awake until I fall asleep, so I can be rested for this. I love you, Dad. Please do this for me."
This D, I didn't even know it was me until I slowed the video down. I did not know this was me.
Look at
How
Chance.
do you not know that was you?
Look at Chance get hyped.
he was like,
Let's see.
Chance over here.
And pressure with the
Sort of.
Said,
and there's no foul called.
No, I remember that one. That was like,
yeah,
I think no.
not how I did it.
that was sneaky.
So Alston
This
Yeah, I
is
don't know
where
how
it
you
goes up to
like
Colleen.
time that
Do
out.
it, do it.
puts up
Yeet.
a deep look, one-on-one.
Oh,
I'll take
I thought
it.
this-
I'll take that one.
See, that's what I was talking about though. Like Olivia and I just getting the disc to each other at the right time. Oh, I should have Lauren down there. Very clean.
Shot, intercepted.
CT coming in with the play.
Nice.
Down by Turnquist.
Yeah, that was a good D by Tornquist, but really the defense.
Like watching this game, I realized like CT and I had way more chemistry back like YCCs than I remember.
I think the commentator said something about that.
To Ariano.
Oh, I think I booed this one.
Shoots it.
Yeah, I
I
just
think so, because you guys were both going.
that was like the first real Hawkeye during the entire tournament too. I was super hesitant too.
California Current.
It is what it is.
Yeah, CT had an extra day. She played for Scandal on the Friday, so
Oh yeah, yeah.
at this point she was. I wish we had sat her a little bit more, honestly.
Yeah.
It's exhausting.
Yeah.
Anthony Peterson underneath.
Oh, my girl takes off, I think. Yeah, I guess guide here.
Brothers Liske.
Ah,
Liska's
Ralston.
She has now 3 cutters downfield. Over the
Yeah, I remember being exhausted at this point. Everyone was, and this is a stall too.
There is a call back at the throw.
Might have been a fast count. It seems a little quick.
Called,
My bad.
Oh, foul.
she was just trying to kind of get rid of it.
No, it's a stall.
Foul stall.
Everyone thought it was
They
a foul.
changed it, yeah.
Oh, man.
Stall is.
So I think it will be contested.
But I think she remembered it as clean.
It looks like
Oh yeah, I look exhausted.
Uncontested stall. Disc is with DC.
Hey, that's a stall.
Doesn't have any more timeouts either.
Go me.
I probably turn it. I'm sorry.
Ariano picks up.
You do. I mean, like, I can't, like, I was in a terrible position. Like, that's just a hard throw.
Yeah.
But you decided to throw an inside backhand when you could have stepped out and thrown an OI flick.
No, I was
You
just
gotta,
kinda,
like, think about that.
so you wouldn't have to run, I guess.
I think it hit you. I don't know.
No,
It's
no.
not the system, Grace.
You're not the system.
Wait for the punch
Fred?
fake. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
Moving.
go Ducks.
Tight coverage. Carruthers lifts.
Did she catch it? She
Yeah,
caught
she
it.
caught that. I was in disbelief.
I know. I even looked at you. I was like, did she catch it?
Peterson. Far sideline.
I'm so
Red
nervous. I
zone.
don't even know what happened.
Look,
I'm so nervous.
Current.
I think they scored this one, but we scored the next one.
Pearson. Handler patient.
It's a
Back and
13-11
forth.
final,
The end
I think.
zone shot
Ooh.
is to Suzuki.
Ooh.
Bay
Yeah, she was
All
good.
right.
Taylor, I gotta say something about Taylor. Oh crap! First, I gotta plug in the computer.
I heard that. I heard that.
they still have a chance to win this game, right? One, the game didn't end, but
I like to mention all 3 of my family members who are currently living with me have entered the room at one point this stream.
scores here in
So let's talk about
Shout
Fred
out.
while it's here.
Yeah, let's talk about Fred. So here's my Fred take, right? Great coach, player. You know, he's got his, as his former teammate, he's got his ups, he's got his downs.
Blacks, our offense has
I would say, overall though,
fire game. Nice clean
tall.
All we need to do is catches. We have a backup plan, right? We have another
You know, I'm gonna have to disagree right there.
pressure on you. All the pressure's on them.
I've seen taller. I've seen taller.
Simply saying everything.
He's no Joe Run.
This is eliminations.
Oh god.
This is the hardest defense you can
All right, y'all. Let's put this one in. I guess.
I guess.
Yeah, I don't think any of us are at this point. I guess we could win this game.
Just saving you for Universe, Grace.
I remember being so sad that I wasn't on this point.
No,
Okay,
you were going on. I think it would have been 6 of these people and you for Universe.
Youngst open underneath. She sees Sands upfield.
Nice
A
cap.
near deep.
Oof.
Anthony Peterson. But
That is great.
Like 3 people that could have caught that.
the line to nicely. And looking to the end zone.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait, watch everyone on the
I remember that
sideline.
one.
Watch everyone celebrate too early.
She sees Sands upfield. A near D from Anthony Peterson. But
It just
Sands
looks so
catches
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the line
You got Chance there. You got
and
Ava.
looking to the end zone.
he hit the.
Of her hand.
Really too early.
CT is not pressed whatsoever.
She's like, yeah, okay.
That was some good flow by Rogue, but I just think the pressure throughout the point by California is what caused that mistake in the end. So good defense by
Carolina, have you ever played Florida or University of Florida?
Now they have a chance to extend the game.
No.
This is their chance to
There have been every tournament that we've played against them, I've almost gotten to a spat with one of their players, the same person each time, and each time CT's been the one who's like, all right, Grace, it's not that deep.
Knock it off.
She's gonna keep him cool.
Florida has Coco now. So
Really?
they can't be that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, she didn't play that. She didn't play that game. She had something going on. I mean, Chloe and I were pretty mad about it.
There it is.
The mitts. The mitts.
And a trip to the finals.
That's a W.
Going to the finals, baby.
Spoiler. We lose.
Yeah. We have another video on that one, so check that out.
Oh, that one was tough. Nice. She was really good at going in between people like that, catching it,
Yeah.
running through.
That's how she beat UNC that way.
All right, team. What do we think about Joe Freund with long hair versus Joe Freund with short hair?
Didn't he have blonde hair?
At some point, yeah. I think he has blonde hair.
Yeah. Did they? Oh yeah, he bleached it. It grew on me, I think.
Did you all see that
I don't
that Instagram that some kid made or someone made it of Joe and they just post daily pictures of Joe?
Are we sure it isn't Joe?
I don't know.
At Joe Freund
I
fan
think
on
I don't
Instagram.
think it is.
It's
Yeah.
it's children. It's like his school kids.
Joe Freund fan, reveal yourself.
Little highlight reel at the end. I just had.
Yes, definitely.
This was
is
a great
where
catch.
I like. Yeah,
We didn't talk about that catch. That was a great catch.
it was tight.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was a good block.
It was really good.
Oh, Olivia.
We will sign off for now. For Sarah Lord, I'm Emmy Fitzgerald.
I mean, it kept you humble, you
She's
know.
close.
You had
Look,
too
there's the
many
guy
good
there.
players.
He's like, look, watch him.
Thanks for watching.
Oh, and Krukov, baby, let's go. That's Maryland Ultimate, baby. That was clean. That's
Ooh,
I
there
didn't
you go
know that
again.
was me until I saw it. Serious.
That was good.
yeah. When Lauren caught that disc, I remember just like standing there waiting for her to get up. I was like, ah, so ew.
Just you.
You see the Warhawks players peeping us too. They're like, oh shit, here they come again.
Always
turn right
scouting. Always.
It's a good hug.
Yeah.
Cool. Any questions in the chat? Anything anyone wants to say? Who we still got in here?
We're taking all questions at this point.
We got Hunter Schumacher in the chat.
Waiting for me.
Hunter Schumacher, hello, my son.
hmm They're a little behind, so it might take a sec, or they might just not care.
If there's any questions about League of Legends strategy, I'm also fielding those at this time.
I will turn off the stream.
Look at the comment that I said first.
I don't know.
Good game.
I think out of all the games I played at YCCs, that was probably my best one. I don't think I threw any turnovers or had any drops. But I also remember this one the least vividly.
You had a huck turn.
Oh,
You're right. Okay, I had one.
I had many.
No, I do think this is
Your charm.
the best played game. Definitely the best played game for Rogue that year. And it's always good to put in perspective, like these are some of the best, high school girls games that have ever been played. These kind of recent YCC semis and finals. So to put it in perspective, that's really cool to be a part of.
Yeah,
All right.
when you say pro team, are you talking about league or frisbee? This is a very important question.
Do both.
Okay, well, I'm a longtime TSM fan. And frisbee team, probably none of them because frisbee is awful. Thank you.
Cool. That might be it. All right. Thank you, Grace, Olivia, and Carolina for doing this. I think it was fun. Everyone watching, we have 2 more of these this week. Tomorrow's swing vote against Oregon, and Wednesday we have Foggy Bottom and Bay Area.
Whoever Foggy plays.
They have a game. Jock's doing it. It'll be fun. There's also other WAFC content. Check out their website. It's all good stuff.